Thank you so much. It's truly a pleasure to be here today. Honorable Chancellor, Honorable President, Chair of the Board of Governors, Dr. Simons, the founding president of Trent University, graduating students, and all their many supporters, friends and colleagues. First and foremost, I would like to say how deeply touched I am by this unexpected honor from Trent University that is bestowed upon me today. None of us accomplish anything by ourselves. It is always a team effort. And so by conferring this honor, you are conferring an honor upon all my friends, colleagues, mentors, teachers, and students from around the globe who have been there every step of the way on this very interesting and enlightening journey. And there's a whole group of people who are out there from Sudbury, Bhutan, and other places in the world who have come to join me today, and I'd particularly like to thank them, as well as our very close friends Sheila and Ben, who are here and live here in Peterborough and have always been my base when I've come back to Peterborough. You who are graduating today are starting your journey. My journey also began here more than 20 years ago. I studied environmental studies and geography, as Michael just pointed out, and worked very diligently on ice and snow projects for Dr. Peter Adams, who was then the head of the geography department. And I really am grateful that today there are so many of my former professors here as well. Colin Taylor, Jim Drury, who's up on the stage as well today, receiving an honor. And we also have with us the founding president, and I'm deeply honored by having Dr. Tom Simons here today. I actually told Peter that he's actually getting 2 honorary degrees, his and mine, as none of my work would have been possible without his unfailing support and encouragement and guidance over many years. Since then, I have been lucky enough to live and work around the world, in England, in Zimbabwe, the high Arctic of Canada, and for most of the last 25 years in the Kingdom of Bhutan. It has been a very rich and interesting experience, and almost every day holds a new interesting story. As you listen carefully to these stories from people around the globe, the surprising thing is that there are many more points of similarity rather than points of difference, even though the settings of the stories are so varied. I have found people throughout the world from all walks of life generally are concerned about 2 things: the happiness and well-being of their family and friends, and having a purposeful life that gives meaning to existence. These aspirations cannot be fulfilled by money alone, but require other such things as good relationships with people, a trusting and safe community to be a part of, cultural and spiritual values, good health, a clean, pleasant environment, work that contributes to society and the well-being of others, creative activity, and time to contemplate life and to spend quality time with friends and family. When I first went to Bhutan in the mid-1980s as a WUSC teacher, that's the World University Service of Canada, and I'm delighted to say that 2 of my colleagues who were there at the time, Ms. Anne Curry and Mr. Mark LaPrairie, are here today with us. I was immediately struck by the importance that Bhutanese at all levels of society placed on hospitality and good relationships.